Do not attempt to adjust yourself.
It's the only way to ride, brother. The only way to ride.
Got me a round ball, baby.
Okay, so I'm standing here with Bill Thompson. He's new to our group. He got this, we think it's a wax stamp. Full Liberty 1820. It is a coin and it is silver, folks.
There's nothing wrong with your screen.
I wonder if that's that piece I found that came from the inside of the sheep over there. I can guarantee there's something there.
Alright, so sitting here with Alan again. He finds another amazing bullet. It's got 2 rings on it.
You're about to enter.
Oh, he's got silver!
No, it's a wash.
The back country.
And a team effort to find a long-lost ring. You will not believe the story behind the ruby that vanished decades ago and what led to discovering it this week in the upstate.
Hi folks, T-Hawk with Backcountry Diggers, and today we're out of the site. It was a home site. It wasn't an older home site. It was a more modern home site. But as you can see, all the heavy equipment and stuff in the area, the dump truck and the big track hoe over there, they have tore down the home along with its outbuilding sitting here. Now, last week, my daughter was on spring break and I wasn't able to get out here, but Chester and my dad and Tracy come out here and they were on a mission. The mission was to search for a lost ring that the lady who lived here and her husband had lost way back in the 60s. I think she said she lost it around 1965. But their home is gone and they are building a new high school here on this property.
What's up, guys? So today we're on a mission, and I can say mission accomplished. But we came out, they fixing to destroy this whole house. The school ended up buying this property, and I got contacted by this little old lady. I can't say her name, but she said that she lost her diamond ring 30 years ago. And Mr. Tracy just pulled something out. What'd you pull out, buddy? Let's see it. Check that out, guys. Well, it's a ruby is what it is. That's her wedding ring. I'll be dog. Good find, brother. Good find. Now we're gonna return the ring back to her, and I'm sure she don't want to be on video, but we're gonna get it back to her, and I know she's gonna be happy. So that was our main purpose out here today. Now anything we find now is just it's a bonus, ain't it? Alright guys, well, let's keep getting it.
So we're out here again today because the local news wants to tell our story, and they are not here yet. So you got T-Hawk on the scene beating them to the punch. So here we go. So I'm here with the ring owner and her daughter, and they're going to show us this ring. Oh, look at that! Oh man, isn't that beautiful?
Been in that ground all that time. Been there 56 years in the dirt.
56 years. I was born in 71, so this ring's been lost longer than I've been on the earth. Wow.
We had a clothesline. We didn't have a washer and dryer back then. I was hanging out clothes. I was flinging the clothes and hang up.
Right.
My ring went off, and I hunted it. We hunted and hunted and hunted. Never did. And that, I mean, we searched this place over. I told her how much as my husband cut this yard over all those years with that lawnmower, and still it was clean.
It was lucky that it didn't get hit by the mower.
Stone not chipped, not a scratch on the band.
It's like it was meant to be,
It
huh?
ain't nothing but God.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all it is, just God. He's never too late.
He's never too late. You got a good keepsake from this home. You got to bring back something with you that was lost.
That's right. I thank God for it. I tell you, it goes to show, don't ever lose hope in Him. Never.
Good to see you back.
Nice to see you.
I'm Pastor Chris.
Nice to meet you. We spoke yesterday.
Yes.
Hi.
Thomas Hawkins,
Brittany.
Backcountry Diggers. We're the metal detecting group that helped locate the ring.
Awesome. Hi, are you Diane? Nice to meet you. Of course. Nice to meet you. Your parents. Hi, good to meet you. You guys thank you so much for coming. Oh, how beautiful. Wow. Awesome. Well, my photographer's going to get his camera and everything ready, and we'll do some interviews. Did you guys bring the metal detector?
Yeah.
We did.
Perfect. We'll get some nets and sound, interview with you guys, and just kind of relive the story and give some hope to people. I think it's really just, we love sharing these kind of stories just because you see so much crime and horrible news. So when you emailed us, we saw it, the whole newsroom was like, this story is amazing. We were all talking about it
It was
yesterday.
God, the grace of God.
That's right. That's all it is.
I mean, He uses other people to get the job done, but that was a God thing.
You say that
So this is Mark.
Hey, how are you guys?
Hey, how you doing, Mark?
Mark. Got the whole crew out here.
Yeah.
So, nice to meet you, Pastor Christopher.
Okay,
You want to knock out interviews first?
sure.
Let's do that.
So we have Diane
Okay.
who emailed us about her parents' ring. They lost it, and Pastor Christopher and this crew came out, and the metal detectors and found it.
Did you guys bring some metal detectors with you?
Yeah,
We did.
This is the guy that found it.
Nice.
We call him the Ring King. He finds more rings than any of us. And he found that one that day.
Did you see if they would shut the truck off? Is that truck gonna be y'all's?
No, we'll do one right there.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess I'll interview you first with your.
All right, Brittany, I'm rolling.
Alright, say your name and title and telephone.
I'm Pastor Stephen Christopher, STEPHEN, CHRISTOPHER. I've known this family for some 26 years. I came from out there to Pastor Stephen Company, two of my best friends.
So Chester, he just in the process of explaining to the film crew of how metal detecting works. Lord help us all. Cameraman, Tracy, the family with the preacher.
What you got there, buddy?
I got the camera. What you got there, buddy?
Hoodoo.
Hoodoo.
Hey, there's a souvenir. There's a brick to the home.
Yeah. There's a couple bricks through there.
Is that to the outbuilding, you reckon?
Yeah, that was part of this. Pretty neat.
So this is all that's left of the home site here. Just a few scattered bricks around. But by the grace of God, at least this family gets to take something with them. A ring and an heirloom that was lost over a few decades back. How cool is that?
You see what your dad found?
No, what'd he find?
Ah, man, that man's luckiest.
What'd he find? Did anybody film it?
I didn't have my camera. Well, yeah. No, I didn't.
What'd he find so I can go film it?
It's a 1949 Canadian penny.
Oh.
That's an old bullet.
That might be sealed, buddy.
It's probably a pistol. It's got a line around it.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Hey, it was good to meet you.
Only on Fox, a Fountain Inn family has quite the story to tell after spending decades searching for a lost ruby ring. Fox Carolina's Brittany Martin shows us how a tight-knit community came together, bringing answers and closure to the family at a time when they needed it the most.
I thought, are you sure it's the same ring after all these years? But it is. It really is.
A symbol of hope for the Fuller family embodied in a ruby ring.
Ring is not tarnished. Stone's still like it was. It's like brand new, and it's just a miracle of God.
In 1963, Matthew Fuller bought his wife Mary the ring as a birthday gift. While hanging up laundry outside their Fountain Inn home, the ring fell off.
We hunted it for years and years and years.
For 56 years, it was nowhere to be found.
It hurt so bad to know that we were struggling then, that he had gone and bought me this ring and I had lost it.
With the new Fountain Inn High School being constructed where the Fuller family home once stood, everyone knew it was now or never.
And I purposed in my heart, sitting in there that day, that I was going to get my nephew Chet. We're going to come back and find the ring.
The family's pastor, Stephen Christopher, made that call to his nephew Chet and his co-workers at Backcountry Diggers. Armed with metal detectors and a lot of hope, they knew they had to find the ring.
Well, we knew the general location where they're supposed to have lost it, so that's where we started.
After about an hour of searching,
it just thrilled us. So for the ring to be found after that many years, and then as good a shape as it's in. You can tell it's been under the ground for 50-something years.
The precious gem, lost for what seemed like forever, found its way home 56 years later.
See her face is priceless when we gave that ring back. It was priceless.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I praise the Lord for finding it.
Brittany Martin, Fox Carolina News.
What a great story and teamwork that found that ring. And Mrs. Brown says the ring was in nearly the exact location where she lost it decades earlier. They say it was buried about 7 inches down, but still in perfect condition. Welcome back. This afternoon, we have a story of hope in Fountain Inn. We're talking about a ruby ring that was lost in 1963 that has finally found its way home. Matthew Fuller and his wife Mary were devastated decades ago when her birthday gift, a beautiful ruby ring, went missing when she was hanging clothes on a clothesline. The home once stood where the new Fountain Inn High School will be built. Knowing it's only a matter of time before construction begins, family's pastor, Stephen Christopher, and his nephew's company, Backcountry Diggers, grabbed their metal detectors and went to work. About an hour in, they found the lost ring.
It just thrilled us. So for the ring to be found after that many years and then as good a shape as it's in, you can tell it's been under the ground for 50-something years.
I looked everywhere, both of us did, and we thought it was gone for good, but God changed that.
Mrs. Fuller says the ring was in nearly the exact location where she lost it decades earlier. They say it was buried about 7 inches down, but still in perfect condition.